Hi guys! So today I'm going to do a math game with you, and I brought along one of my very old games called Shut the Box. And this game is just a box with some numbers and 2 dice. So some of you might already have heard of the game or have it at home, but don't worry, you don't need to get the game because I made my own game to show you so that you can play Shut the Box with just some simple things you have at home. I made a box out of an old box, and I wrote numbers on a piece of paper to play with the game. And so the only thing you really need is 2 dice. So we're going to put the game board away for Shut the Box, and we're going to play our own game of Shut the Box. So for this game, you take turns with someone, or you can do it yourself. Colin and I are going to play together. So first, you got to roll the dice. And on my dice, I got the number 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to find the number 4, and I'm going to flip that number over. Some of our papers have letters on them. That's okay on the back because we were using them for something else. We're recycling our paper. My other dice has 1, 2. So I am going to find the number 2 and flip it over. So now it's going to be Colin's turn. What do you think would happen if he gets a 4 or 2? Will he have anything to flip over? No. So he's going to hope he gets a number different than the 4 and the 2. So we have the numbers 1 to 6 written on a piece of paper. So ready, Colin? Your turn. Here are the dice. So you're going to roll the dice. Because on the dice, there's only the numbers 1 to 6.
Why the game board is
Right. In our game board of Shut the Box, there's numbers 1 to 9. And that is if you want to do some addition. So you could do some addition and add extra numbers. But for our game today, we're just going to do the numbers 1 to 6. Okay? So roll the dice.
Oh, now I know what the box is for.
Oh, yeah, you roll the dice in the box. I totally forgot that part. So that way the dice does not fall on the floor, right?
But in the game board, Shut the Box,
it has the numbers, right? So in the game board, Shut the Box, that is good to show you. Yeah, in the game board, Shut the Box, you roll the dice in the box, and it has the numbers. So I would have put down the 4, I would have put down the 2. But since not everyone has the game board at home, we made a box to roll the dice in, and we made numbers.
Yeah.
And you ready to take your turn?
And if the game board Shut the Box has numbers from 1 to 9 in it, doesn't mean you can only do addition. You could also just put down these numbers and just do
1 to 6.
Subtraction.
Right. Yes. Okay, so come and take your turn so we can show them what happens if you get a number that we already used. Okay, so roll the dice. Ooh, so what did he get? What number's on this one? 6. So you're going to flip over the 6.
And I'm going to flip over the 1.
And you're going to flip over the 1. Uh-oh, we only have 2 numbers left. Do you think I'm going to get those 2 numbers? Let's see. So I'm going to roll the dice. Whoops, roll them in the box. I got a 3. Yep, I can flip over the 3. But I got a 2. Can I flip over the 2? It's already flipped over. So guess what that means? Colin won the game. Another way to play this game is if you wanted to add up the dice, you could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I could have flipped over the number 5. So that's another more advanced way of playing the game. If you wanted to use 9 numbers, would you like to try it that way, Colin?
Yeah.
So you could play it the one way, where you just do the number that's on the dice, or you could play it with adding up the numbers. Okay, we'll do it that way to show you. So we have 9 numbers out. So Colin, come right here.
Now we don't just have 6 of them. Now we have 9.
Right. So roll your dice. So this time, he can either pick a 5 and a 4 to flip over, or he can pick up what is the 5 dots plus the 4 dots.
9.
So is he going to flip over? He's going to flip over just the number 9.
So I'm going to flip over the number 9.
Yep. Or he could have flipped over the 5 and the 4. But he decided to play it smart and just flip over the 9.
Oh, and
so now it's my turn.
I still have a question.
Yes, what's your question?
What happens if you roll a 6 and a 6?
That is a good question. If you roll a 6 and a 6, right? Because there's not a 12, is there?
No, only numbers 1.
Right.
To
So
9.
I just rolled a 6 and a 4. And so if I count those dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't have a 10 here, so I have to flip over the 6. So that was your question, Colin. I have to flip over the 6, and I have to flip over a 4. Okay, your turn. Roll your dice.
So now I get this game even more.
So what did you get? Uh-oh. You got a 6 and a 5. Can you flip over the 6? No, because I had already flipped over the 6. So who won that game? You're right. I won that game. So the first game, Colin won because I couldn't flip over anything, right?
Yeah.
And the second game, I won because Colin couldn't flip over his numbers. Hey. So I hope you enjoy our game, Shut the Box. And I will be sending an email on Hi Mama to let you know what you need. And I'll also write those directions down for you. So, dice, a box, some numbers, and 2 different ways to play. Roll the dice and just go by what's on the dice. Or to make it a little harder for my PreK who like to do some counting and adding, they can count the dice and add up the numbers and pick just that number. So I guess you could do numbers 1 to 12 too with your numbers. So I hope you have fun playing Shut the Box. Until next time.